Are hundreds of thousands of drivers in Miami-Dade County operating on a suspended license.
And many of those drivers found themselves in this situation because they can't pay the fees and fines involved, and now the county is trying to help. Local 10 investigator Amy Viteri is live to explain. Amy.
Well, according to county leaders, we are talking about 630,000 people in Miami-Dade County with suspended licenses, and a vast majority of those got their licenses suspended in the first place because they were unable to keep up with court costs and increasing penalties. Well, now a new task force is looking at ways to make it simpler for people to make those payments initially and then get out of the hole when they fall behind.
We have over 600,000 residents who have their driver's license suspended. That is a huge problem.
Many of those, according to Miami-Dade Commissioner Eileen Higgins, not because they're bad drivers, but have fallen behind on court fees and steadily increasing fines.
They can't get to work when they don't have a driver's license. If you can't get to work, you drive your family into poverty.
Higgins was the driving force behind the county's new driver's license suspension task force, which held its first meeting Tuesday, aimed at coming up with solutions to make it easier and more accessible for everyone to settle up. And if you're wondering how much money is owed on all those suspended licenses,
that actually represents over 1.4 million tickets unpaid, and it represents about $320 million in unpaid fees.
Judge Steve Leifman chairs the task force and says he's seen the ripple effects from this issue in his own courtroom.
I tell people, and it's not a joke, but if you ever want to see a grown man cry, come to our court, as we're able to help someone get their license back for the first time in years.
I owed about $6,000 or $7,000 in court costs.
We previously talked with Mark Mitchell. He says his license was suspended nearly 5 years. It all started with a ticket when he couldn't afford insurance. From there, costs skyrocketed.
Other communities are looking to text-based communication, simpler online payment plans.
And this affects everyone's bottom line. Of all those uninsured drivers, many still getting behind the wheel, unable to purchase insurance. Of course, that affects insurance premiums for the rest of us, raising premiums countywide. We're live in downtown Miami. Amy Viteri, Local 10 News.
Has to come to an end at some point. Thanks a lot there, Amy.